Add electrical connection points. This tool adds electrical connection points based on the rules and placement locations and settings. In Revit, connection points are 2D families called generic annotations. If you do not want to create your own rules, you can use the default rules and connection points that come with KitchDesigner. That is what we will use now. First, let's click the Settings button. Navigate to the Electrical tab, and in the bottom right-hand corner, click the Restore Default Rules button. Then select Connection Point Rules. This will load in all of our default connection point rules, and all of the generic annotation families that go with them. KitchDesigner also comes with a generic annotation creator to create your own generic annotation families that you can use for your own rules. The default connection point rules have two different distinct types. There are rules for families with connectors, and there are rules for families without connectors. The rules for families with connectors have their system type set up to any system type. The rules for families without connectors say electrical connectors do not exist. Let's click Save. For our default connection rules, there really is only one requirement, and that is volts must be greater than 0. They do use the electric connection type, and they look for the word cord. And when something does have cord, it places a single receptacle, and when it doesn't have cord, it places a junction box. But if you didn't have that set up, you would just get junction boxes for all of your electric outlets. Next, let's click our view and add our connection points. Use the Add Electrical Connection Point tool. And there we have it. 77 connection points were placed. As we zoom in, you can see all of our connection points with the green color. This junction box was placed in this location because this is where the electric is for this ice machine. This single receptacle is placed here because that's where the cord connects. As we go through and look at each piece of equipment, you can see all of the connection points are placed exactly where the electric connects to each piece of equipment. In instances where there is no connector telling us where the electric connects, the connection point will be placed in the center of the family. Here are some more of the connection points. As you can see, when you click the family, this is where the electric connector is placed, and that is why the connection point is centered over top of it. Now, let's tag our connection points. Because generic annotations can't be tagged in Revit, our tag connection point tools tag the specialty equipment families that contain the connection points. It is possible to only tag selected families. I'll show you that now. Let's go back to our view, make sure it's active, and let's select a group of families and press our Tag Electric Connection tool. As you can see, only the families that we had selected have been tagged. We also set up our tags to have free end automatically so that they can easily be fine-tuned as soon as they're laced. Next, when we have nothing selected, we'll use our Tag Electric Connection tool again to tag the rest of our families. And that is how you place electric connection points with tags with the new KitchDesigner default connection point rules.